My husband punishes me when I break the rules.
This is Brandy. She fell in love with Lazarus.
We have been together for 15 years.
We're happier than we have ever been.
But this couple's secret to a successful marriage is not what you might expect.
We have been practicing domestic discipline for roughly 10 years.
Domestic discipline, aka domestic violence.
You said you only use your hand. That's not true.
And their choice of lifestyle gets a lot of people riled up.
People can say, oh, you're abusing your wife, I'm calling the cops. We get a lot of the woman is brainwashed.
This is domestic, you can't. There's no changing it.
I love everything about my wife.
He is very, very loving. Like he's sensitive and caring and just loving in general.
Loving feelings aside, this pair have a set of strict rules that govern their...
Women who fall for this are actually stupid. Like, punishes me when I break the rules. That's basically a dad and daughter relationship. Punishes, like, you do this. You can't wear that outside. That's basically what he would say. So I bet he tells her what to wear outside. But she's just like, okay, that's good for me.
their
And
day-to-day relationship.
if she
We have
doesn't
been
behave, he
practicing
probably
domestic
whoops her.
discipline for roughly 10 years.
This is just
A
crazy.
domestic discipline relationship is a dynamic between two consenting adults where you have a dominant and a submissive. The dominant is usually
You could be dominant and submissive without even using any type of domestic anything.
referred to as the HOH, which is head of household. The submissive is referred to as a sub or a TIH, which means taken in hand. The dominant sets rules and expectations for the submissive to live by, and there are consequences for not following the rules or not meeting those expectations.
Grown woman, by the
The
way.
4Ds are danger, disobedience, disrespect, and
Yeah,
dishonesty.
this sounds like a dad-daughter relationship.
Following up on consequences being broken under the 4Ds, it could be from spanking or writing lines, corner time.
Manipulation tactic. There is no point in disobey. You will not get your way. You will be punished.
Or just a stern lecture.
It depends on which rule you broke. They all suck.
I bet. So I asked her to write a line stating that being submissive is important.
It was being submissive is very important. It's a unique quality to have. I will be submissive.
This has to be the dumbest woman I met. See, this is what I mean by people that I don't know existed, that I don't know what they have going on. They come on here. So if you want to meet someone that you didn't know existed, if you want to hear the craziest stories, just come on this show.
At all times to my HOH. And I had to write 10 pages worth.
10 pages.
I don't find writing lines as demeaning. It's, I guess, just like any other consequence. It's not fun. It's tedious and it sucks, but that's about it.
In addition to set punishments for Brandy's rule breaking, there's also set tasks regarding the division of labour around the home.
Daily household chores would be dishes, cleaning the kitchen, doing the floors, double checking the bathrooms, make sure they don't need to be deep cleaned. That needs to be in the trash can. Dining room table, our bedroom, and usually 2 to 3 loads of laundry. I do all of the cooking unless it's grilling. He does the grilling.
You might be surprised to learn that the idea for this relationship structure didn't come from Lazarus.
When Brandy first brought DD lifestyle to my attention, I felt kind of awkward. I didn't really understand why.
I kept getting a book recommendation for a book called Spank Your Spouse, Avoid Divorce. A lot of it surprisingly made sense, so I just decided to bring it up.
Of course, it makes sense to her. She's being controlled. She lets herself be controlled, so of course it makes sense to her.
At first, I thought I was hurting my wife, and it's just the mind thing on that part where it feels awkward. But looking into it, I understood why. I have never left a mark, considering like a black and purple bruises or anything like that.
Why do you guys consider this not abusive?
We don't consider it to be abusive. One, because it's consensual. I don't think people consent to being abused. Two, it was my idea.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They just don't know that they consented to being abused. But yeah, nobody consents to being abused but you. You're the only one consent to this.
And I had to convince him to do it. There's no
You convince him.
long-lasting
Eh,
damage. It hurts for a little while and then it goes away. Okay, domestic discipline and BDSM are different because in BDSM, there's an enjoyment factor. Either you enjoy getting spanked or you enjoy spanking somebody. I don't enjoy being spanked. He doesn't enjoy doing it. There's really not much similarities. It doesn't bother me
if you don't enjoy it,
that
then
he
why
doesn't
do
get
you
the
allow
same
it?
consequences that I do because
That's
our
non-consensual,
situations are
man.
different and our roles are different and it wouldn't work. Oh, I just realized I have 827 member requests today. I started the Facebook group with one of my friends who is also in the lifestyle. This was a safe space where people can talk, people can vent without worrying about husbands seeing it. I think most people choose to remain anonymous because they know that they will get judged for what they do. The world sucks when it comes to judging things that they know nothing about. People can say, oh, you're abusing your wife, I'm calling the cops. So we get a lot of the woman is brainwashed and stuff like that.
What the hell was doing this?
Stop saying hell. Our kids pretty much know everything about domestic discipline. More so than the people who be writing the
They
negative
do.
articles about it. Our kids know pretty much all the ins and outs of it. Are you still reading?
Yeah.
Is there even questions at the end of this?
Nope.
And I'm 13 years old. I understand quite a bit about domestic discipline. I mean, there may be some things that people find iffy with the rules and how they have set, but I don't think anything is too crazy.
Oh gosh.
They're aware of the lifestyle, but they know it's a choice, and they know it's
Even
not
if I was
something
that
that
kid,
they
I would
will
already
need to
knew
do
all of that
unless
anyway,
they
and
just
I would have already
decide
knew
it's
that
what they
wasn't right.
want to do.
I would not have a similar relationship to my parents, as I just don't believe it would suit the type of person that I am.
It's not for everybody.
For everybody, that is true.
I think the ends justify the means because we're happier than we have ever been. We get along better than most couples. I don't think we could be happy without it anymore. It is our life, basically. You'd be amazed at how many people actually live this way.
How do you get along better with most couples than most? Anyways, y'all, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, follow my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch.